Hey guys, welcome to my very first video. This is a rank gameplay from a few days ago. You can check. It was played on March 7th, 2015, and I played duo queue with the Graves, and this is played on roughly Plat 1 MMR, low diamond and high plat, something like that. And in this video, this recording is from my perspective, from Janna, and I want to go through this game and try to comment and go into detail about my thought processes about how I viewed the lane, what I did, and generally try to evaluate what happened and try to teach you how to play the game, basically. So for the start, I just go with the 4 potion start and the Spell Thief's Edge, since I'm gonna be poking with W and Q, or I'm going to try to poke, and therefore I benefit off of the gold. Like, a different start would have been coin, like the ancient coin start, but it's not really worth it in my opinion. Like, the bonus AP is just better from the Spell Thief's Edge. So they tried for an invade, but we came in time toward the tri-brush. If we came 10 seconds or 20 seconds later, one of us, like Graves or I, would have been dead pretty much. So that's good. I started Tornado because I was greedy. Normally you see E start, like the shield start from Janna, so you get the bonus AD for your AD carry, but this is fine as well. Like, you can push with Q. So Graves Janna is a pretty good lane. We're slightly short ranged, but Janna and Graves scale pretty well into the late game, into the mid game, and Graves is obviously the top AD carry at the moment, one of the tops. Regarding the matchup, we're up against the Morgana Caitlyn, and what we should avoid is to get pushed in. But my Graves, he decides to try to go for the Korean freeze, like the aggro 3 minions onto 1, so that the lane pushes towards us, but we end up hurting ourselves by making that decision, which you will see pretty soon. So I try to get the knock up, a little bit of trading going on. It's like I didn't get the knock up onto Caitlyn, so that was bad by me. The ward is also not in the brush, so this is a pretty awkward position, but the Morgana pretty much wastes her bindings a lot, so they don't gain a lot off of the early push. They could have punished us way more, but now the minions are kinda awkwardly hurt, so it's Graves is gonna have a hard time CSing this properly. Nice, that was a good buckshot to get both of the minions. Yep, I shield too late, but it's case because Morgana was out of position. Graves realized it and eat north, so he could trade with so we could both trade with Morgana, and Caitlyn wasn't in range to retaliate. That's always a good thing to happen, to realize that someone's too far up, so we can punish him or her. Yeah, this is really the position we don't want to be in, because they can poke us with skill shots. If the Caitlyn was better, yeah, I eat the binding there, that was bad by me, and I eat the Q. Yeah, that's the power of a poke lane, basically. If Caitlyn was better, she would place traps in front of our tower so that we would like have an even harder time to even move around our tower. So here I get the knock up onto both of them, and we almost exhaust simultaneously. And what I really like from my Graves is that he flashes out from Caitlyn, like way out of range of Caitlyn, so that he breaks the minion aggro, because like both waves were targeting the ADs. And the reason why I really liked his flash, like this unconventional flash, is that he broke aggro, and Caitlyn was still being aggroed by the minions, so that I only had to auto hit her twice, so that we got the easy first blood. Now Morgana is trying to was trying to delay our recall. She did it successfully, but she took a lot of damage. We realized that we can push it all the way towards the tower because obviously Caitlyn is back there. So we make the best out of it and recall at the same time. I'm switching onto the red trinket because it's better to get it early, because I've my sidestone completed already, and the 1 minute thing, like the yellow trinket, is basically useless at this point once you get the early sidestone. I could get that much because I'm really fed from the first blood. 400G, it's pretty huge for a support. So Lulu died to Jack's top. That was, yeah, whatever. He has Ignite, she has Teleport, so she's gonna be more useful eventually. We'll see how it plays out. Of course I know how it's gonna play out, but I'm not gonna let you know. I trade here with my shield. Yeah, I basically took no damage and gave her like one auto attack. That's fine. So I'm gonna ward that brush because obviously you wanna see the Morgana bindings coming. This is a huge wave against us, so we don't really want to trade against this wave. So what we're doing first is yeah, getting the Nocturne gank, of course. So Morgana shields herself, and yeah, we kind of, that was a pretty poor decision by, no, it was a mechanical misstep by Graves that he stepped, like, that he didn't see the trap and he stepped into it. So it was a good gank attempt, but we ended up dying. That was pretty bad by us, but like it happens. And this Lulu is like making a pretty salty comment, like, jungle top, why don't you take dragon? Like, that is a pretty useless thing to say, because like she doesn't know what's going, she doesn't know what happened, and she's just like being salty basically, so one can pretty much ignore it. Like, I ate a binding here, it's okay. Like, I tell my Graves that I can flash exhaust anytime, because obviously he's full health, and once he gets his dash, we want to all in them. I'm potting up also, like I just ate a cookie. So yeah, it was a smart choice by them to back off, and Graves didn't get the cannon creep. I should have auto hit it. It was my auto hit it, like it was my bad. So right now we can just freeze the wave, because they didn't push it all the way to the tower. Graves is back, so this is beneficial for us because they're gonna miss the XP off of the lane, and yeah, we're just free CSing right now. As long as we freeze it as much as possible, it's good for us. Yeah, the Nocturne Darkness. Okay, they don't get anything. I'm attempting to roam mid, but I get back again. So right now Graves is pretty far up, but he knows where I am. Like he knows my position. He dodged the binding pretty nicely. So we're both a level ahead, but obviously we're a Janna lane. So any support like Morgana's ulti is gonna outdamage my level 6 because yeah, it's just how Janna works. Okay, it's fine. The Graves traded with shield, so I'm that was a smart flash by him, and this is like a very huge misstep by the Morgana because yep, there we go. She tried to 1v2 because Graves was low, but she failed to realize that I could exhaust her. Like there was no way, basically, with my shield up and my exhaust on her, that she would burst the Graves because her ult was obviously down. So Lulu made a really nice choice, like teleporting here, and especially with Jax, who couldn't follow because he runs Ignite, and that gave us like a very huge lead, and also it resulted into a free dragon because obviously we killed 2 people, and I lanced it, and Graves is also backing, so Ari is getting nothing because she didn't have vision of me. Like if she really went for a face check, she would have forced me to flash, but she was going for the Graves because she obviously had vision of him. Okay, so right now I'm telling Lulu that the TP was good because Lulu has been struggling, like as you can see right now. Her tower's getting demolished, and I think she dies now. Pretty sure. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, she's struggling, so any types of like encouragement is good at this point, in my opinion. That was a nice dodge by Graves. Like there's no reason to eat the binding. It's like the animation is really slow, so it's and Graves has an escape. I mean, and I have tons of movement speed, so there's really no reason to eat skill shots in this lane ever. Yeah, so there's a double trap. Not sure about that. Since Graves has like his when Graves gets his BF sword, the lane is pretty much over. So like this is yep. The Morgana again failed to realize, like they have little synergy because Morgana is always greeting for the kill without realizing that the Caitlyn is already backing out. Here I dodged the charm, and also I flash ulted to save the Graves because I was expecting that when her charm was down that she wouldn't have enough damage, but she ignited him, so I needed to make that flash ultimate move to save him. It was good. So our jungler dies to their jungler. Like obviously, okay, it's 6-4 now, so they're ahead in terms of kills, but we have a dragon, so it kind of evens it out. Okay, now I can see Caitlyn recall, and I cancel it with my Q, so she wastes more time. Like little like cancels like these really make people waste a lot more time. Like Graves cancelled her again, so this is basically a free tower. If she would have backed like out of our line of sight, or yeah, now she's even prone to a dive by us. Like Morgana is here, so we make the smart choice to not dive them, because if Morgana rotated mid, we could have dived Caitlyn pretty easily because I have my exhaust up. Okay, nice. Morgana's still throwing out random bindings, so that's bad by her. We're pushing up because we're not really afraid of anything. Not even Rengar. Okay, now an Ahri is here. and Nocturne is here. So Graves, this Ari is like really not a good Ari player, to be honest. Like Graves kited downwards towards Nocturne and me. That was really good by him, like his mechanical play. And now the Caitlyn is just like, yeah, I was too like tunneling too much on the. I was pretty surprised basically by the strange Caitlyn ult she threw down. Although there were two people hitting her, uh, and I ended up face tanking the ultimate by Kate, and then taking tower aggro and died. That was like a pretty stupid move by me, but it's fine. Like we got a tower for it. It's like not optimal, but whatever. Mistakes happen. So I got Boots of Mobility. It's a pretty like we got an early tower, so there's really no reason for me to stay bot since Graves is very fine. Like this Graves, because he's my premate and I'm pretty confident in his skills to solo lane. So I buy Mobies to roam basically. So he's critting the fuck out of Caitlyn, and yeah, we got the kill. So I missed the tornado but get the slow off. So we back off because one kill is enough. There's no reason to chase when we can just get the minion wave for free. Caitlyn and Morgana, they just don't realize that like how strong Graves is once he gets out of laning phase. I lanced that and I'm gonna ward that triangle thing. Like not the brush because it gives too little vision. We see Rengar and we see Ari mid, so we know that he's going for the Scuttle Crab because Dragon is obviously down. We try to steal it but we fail. So I'm not walking towards them because then I would like to poke him, because then I would be prone to an Ari like Spirit Rush and then Charm. If she manages to land it, I would be pretty dead because Rengar could jump on me and stuff. I'm still squishy Janna. So Dragon has respawned. Yeah, I'm pinking this. I pinked it pretty like almost at the edge of the brush because I saw in the Fog of War that Morgana was warding over the Dragon Pit, but pretty pretty much down. So she ends up taking the ward for free. And yeah, I think this is a free dragon. Yup, for them. It's not. Yeah, it's like a team decision. Like my Graves didn't back in time, and Nocturne had to base for some reason. It's just solo queue. Like you can coordinate and prepare like for dragons. Maybe I didn't ward early enough, but it's okay. So I'm spam pinging the red buff because we see the Rengar. So I cancelled the first Spirit Rush. She's going for Graves. He cancelled the thing, her charm. He dodged the charm, and we keep going. I flash, but my W my W connects, but he is spell shielded, so I don't get the flash off. So she's going for the Graves, but I shield him, so it's fine. We pick up another kill on Caitlyn. We knew that Morgana was dodging towards their Tri-Brush, and that Caitlyn couldn't back in time because we're going for her. The spot lane. Okay, so I'm typing in chat like jokingly that we're doing pretty well. I go for the pink ward over the second component of Mikhail's, because I'm like the second component gives me mana regen, and I don't really need this at this point in the game, and I'd really rather have like red lands for clearing and the a pink ward to place down anytime, so that we see the Rengar incoming, that I can CC him or interrupt him mid jump. So our jungler gets caught, and there's like really not what much we can help, and we end up getting nice. Graves get the kill, and I ward it so he the line of the vision doesn't break. And yeah, Graves is really huge at this moment. So I placed the pink to see if Ari and Rengar, who were very overextended for the kill on our Nocturne, are seeing us coming. That's like worth it to place a pink down, basically. Okay, Graves sees that she's overextended. Like, whenever you can land a red buff proc onto an enemy who's that low, it's worth going for going to dash in, going for the dash in. So this is a free turret, because Rengar can obviously not force us off of the tower alone or clear the minions in time. So we take the aggro, sorry, and yeah, we go for the Scuttle Crab. I have no ward stacks left, so this is like fairly risky, but at the same time we see Ari and Morgana mid, so it's fine. Now, yeah, this is a dead Morgana. Okay, she's not dead. And Graves makes the best flash EO West, but it's fine. Yeah, we get the Morgana flash. He is laughing about himself, so it's fine. I timed it not 5 minutes after, because I checked her, I tabbed and saw that she has actually 270 seconds cooldown on her summoner spells, because supports normally run 10% cooldown reduction. Yeah, Graves sees the Caitlyn, and I think, oh yeah, he doesn't kill her because she flashes out. Here we know that Rengar is coming. I exhaust him, and yep, that was my bad. Yeah, do I die? I think yeah, I dodged the binding, but yep, I'm dead. So what happened there is, we knew that Rengar was coming because it was obvious, and we were both expecting it. I exhausted him in time. Then I ulted him away into the brush so that he could get a free jump on Graves and kill him. Like, I put him into the fog of war and gave him a free jump, so that I basically killed my Graves with a pretty terrible ultimate. Yeah, that was bad thinking, a bad thought process by me. I get another pink. It's fine to get pinks whenever your old pink gets cleared. Like, my last one was at the dragon brush. So I pink this because this area is gonna be contested, since dragon is gonna be up soonish. We clear this vision, and I'm spam pinging assist me, because I want my team to be ready for the next dragon, since we gave them one for free already due to not prioritizing it properly. Like, Ezreal is random, Ezreal is backing, Nocturne is backing, that kind of stuff. And Lulu is backing, yeah. So they started, which is totally correct because they have numbers advantage. Lulu has to go top. Graves eats the trap, and they get another free dragon. Sometimes pinging assist me doesn't make your teammates value dragon more. They'll still recoil for their items, so Yeah, it's fine, whatever. We're 14-10 in kills, and Nocturne goes for the engage on Morgana. She's pretty much alone. So we see the thingy that Rengar is here, like the exclamation mark. And since Caitlyn is bot, we just spam ping mid because Jax doesn't have teleport. He is missing now, and Caitlyn is missing now, but it's too late for them. Ari can't defend this alone. Rengar obviously uses ultimate, and he can't jump into 4 when there are only 2 people. So we know that Jax is coming for a fact. I think he shows up like... Yeah, he showed up at Raptors or something. And we back out because we took the objectives, and there's objective, and there's no reason to stay mid. The only thing would be like that would end up happening is that we get engaged on from the flank, like getting flanked by a Jax and then destroyed. So Graves is telling me that he's going for a slow push bot so that we can apply pressure to Baron slowly. Yep. Like he's stacking the wave bot, so someone one of the enemy team has to deal with it soon. Regarding my build, there's like their engage is pretty obvious when if we have enough vision. Like one can see the exclamation mark from Rengar like pretty early, and I'll obviously place down a ping as soon as like we sense a Rengar there. And like the only other ways of engage are like really poor vision and like free jump from Jax onto and the multi counter strike onto many people, or a binding or a charm, and I can counter that with my Mikhail's Crucible. So Nocturne is incoming. Like we all know that Nocturne is behind us. So what we're pinging right now is because we can siege tier 2 mid like this early in the game. So we wanted to go bot, but yeah, that's what ends up happening because Jax was bot, we could see that, and Caitlyn was way too far up. Like we got the like Lulu knock up and the Nocturne AoE shit things, and yeah, due to our like splash damage from Graves, we just get a free triple kill. And Jax can't really do anything because I still have my ult. I can blow him away mid-air, like mid-jump, and I also have my exhaust. So we ping the tier 2 tower top because like most teams would just go like, yeah, we got inhibitor, we can just back because like some of us are low or some of us got their items. But what we realize is that we can like at least push out the wave top. So we bait Jax into a fight with Ezreal because he thinks he's alone. But yeah, this, oh wow, this becomes pretty messy, I think. Okay, I ult there for pretty much no reason. Yeah, Ari flanked us pretty well. Okay, because I went for the save on Graves, we both died. Okay, on Ezreal, Ezreal aggroes the Baron and dies. What happened is we stayed too long for the dragon, for the tier 2 top, and then we tried to bait the Jax in, but he got out. And that was the time where their whole team had time to flank onto us from the fog of war and then kill us all. Like that was a pretty terrible decision by us. Like yeah, even the idea was pretty bad. So Lulu becomes the MVP of the game. She ends up getting a triple kill because they overextend for Baron way too much. think Rengar is invisible. Okay. Then she places down a nice pink ward and then she gets the kill onto him. Okay, right now I'm spam pinging the top tower. Right now the two-man push is like suboptimal because we lack 80 damage to burst down the turret. I ward this, so yeah. Ahri, I really just walk into there pretty relentlessly. Like if Ahri was stronger or a better player, she would have seen like me being overextended alone, and she could have gotten a solo kill onto me. So I ward the Raptors because it's a pretty, how to say, a pretty common camp to get. So yeah, Caitlyn dies to Graves, and we start to get the dragon. There's like Baron is a fine call because we have tons of shields, so that Nocturne would take very little damage from it. But at the same time, if they get a nice steal off, we would throw this game pretty much. So Jax is going ham for the Graves, and yep, I pretty much try to save him with my ult, but I ulted him out of the buckshot from Graves, which would have killed him with the damage. So I killed my Graves again. Like the second time with my ult. That's like slightly, yeah, just a mechanical misplay from me. So Caitlyn has to flash because she realizes once Nocturne gets the fear off, he would die. And Caitlyn dodges the ult pretty nicely. Ezra is pretty overextended right now, but he has like a lot of shields from me and Lulu, and huge shields, by the way, to like be that aggressive and E into the enemy team aggressively. What I do here is I just lens for possible wards and to keep the enemies in the dark about where we're heading. Like if there was a ward at blue, for example, and we just they could have collapsed onto us, like possibly. I'm like the thing, like the yellow component that costs 1900 from Locket of the Iron Solari. It's really expensive, and I opt to go for the Phoenix Codex, which will finish my Frost Queen's claim soon, rather than like sitting on 1200 gold and doing nothing. So right now I have to rely on my red lens, like a well-timed red lens, to reveal the Rengar in case that we get jumped upon, like, or one of our carries gets jumped on by the Rengar. But like right now we're pinging the mid turret, but Lulu is telling us to wait, and Nocturne is also not there, so we just group mid, but we're not that overextended that we could get engaged on. So Ahri is pretty much overextended. This is a fairly dangerous position, but we got Nocturne behind us who can ult, and Lulu is coming as well, so we just chill out and wait for all 5 to group. Okay. Caitlyn gets her damage taken half off. Like Nocturne, I like this Nocturne ult because he basically denies vision and keeps keeps the enemy team in the dark about whether he's jumping onto someone, or like that gives us time to hit the inhibitor for free. It basically creates yeah, vision is power basically. So he okay, this fight, Morgana gets a good ult off, Jax flashes out. So I think, yeah, Jax counter strike. I cancelled his jump, and Graves' pathing was suboptimal there because he got hit by the true like the back Q from Ari, and got killed by the true damage. So that was an okay fight. Like, we got the objective, but ended up giving up a few kills. But it's fine. Like, 2 inhibitors for a few kills, and we're still pretty much ahead in kills. It's 29 to 18, so it's a fine rate. It's not optimal, but it's nothing like substantial. Right now we're preparing Baron. I see Morgana coming. Like, in this game, and we also take the Scarlet Crab. It gives nice vision for free and good movement speed. I know for a fact that Morgana has just been warding here. There would have, like, there's no reason why she would walk that far up. So yeah, I wait for Ari to ward this, get the free gold from my item, from my support item, and Azrael goes in. Yeah, Ari pretty much hourglasses here and gives us a free kill. That's like yeah, she hits charm. It's like the Lee syndrome. Like, he lands the Q and has to follow, or Nidalee, she lands the Q and has to follow. And this Ari is like, I landed charm, so I have to one shot the Azrael, but our whole team was there, so it was just bad by her. So Azrael jumps over for no reason and has to flash out, but it's fine. Like, yeah, we get a free Baron. So I ward their whole red side jungle so we can get the push going, because obviously at this stage of the game where their 2 inhibitors are down, our only objective is the 3rd inhibitor. Like, when a team with 3 inhibitors down cannot ever leave base. They always have to defend. And we also have Baron buff to buff up the minions to be even stronger. Like, look at the range of this cannon creep, it's pretty ridiculous. Okay, so our Nocturne killed their... Okay, Caitlyn is almost dead, and she dies to the Graves ultimate. It's good. We get the teleport in, so this is another tower. This game is pretty much over at this point. Nice, we get the 3rd inhibitor. And we start to do this. Yeah, this is like the final push. So I flash ultimate just for the cool plays. Now Jax chases me. Yeah, this is like just KDA stuff in the end. It's not really anything. And although I cancel his Q jump mid-air, he still gets the counter-strike stun off and kills me with the auto hit. So our team has to run at this point, but look at the minions, they're all sieging onto the Nexus, and now, yep, they get the game. Like, they finished the game for us. So yeah, this is it. Yep. And this was played on like Plat 1 low diamond elo. Stats wise, I went 1 for 25. Like, there were a few dumb kills I gave up, and yep, I just queue up for another game. Anyways, this was a pretty convincing game. Like, no real throws. There were a few skirmishes we forced, or we got baited into. Like, we baited ourselves into, and which we lost. But okay, this is this is the start of the video again. So I'm gonna stop it right here, and I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something. I really hope for some feedback, and I really want to keep going because this is really fun for me. Thanks and bye.